already?
Yeah. So how exciting is it to be here to premiere your film here at Beyond Fest?
I am a longtime attendee of Beyond Fest for the past maybe 4 or 5 years. I love Beyond Fest. And it's one of those things where you go, God, wouldn't it be great to have a movie play here? And now I have a movie playing here. And holy crap, I am beyond thrilled. This is the kind of audience that I kind of made this movie for, the kind that was going to get on their feet and go crazy and scream at the audience and scream at the screen. And now I'm here, and it's really surreal. So much so that I'm already drinking. So
there you go. So when you got the script for Mayhem, what was your first thought? Didn't you just think something like, oh, I could do this, or I've done this before?
No, weirdly enough, I got this script, and I read this script in my cubicle in my corporate office job.
Oh.
So if there was any situation where I can go, oh, I know this character or I know this world, it was right then and there. So much so that I was like, I'm in. I know I can bring so much to this. I mean, weirdly enough, thanks. I'm getting my in-laws giving me fashion tips. I knew that I could bring something to the table where it was very personal to me, and I'd never done anything like that before, where I really brought so much of my own character and my own self into this. And once everyone saw kind of how passionate I was to make this, and not just make it something where it's an action film, it's a horror film, we don't know. We tried to make this as entertaining as possible. One of the weird things about movies now is you go to a movie, especially in LA, and everyone goes even if they didn't like the movie, they'll go oh, it was so much fun, oh, it was a blast. And that's really them saying they don't want to say that they didn't like it. But I deliberately made a movie that is supposed to be fun and a blast, so it kind of throws people off. They're like, I actually had fun with this. It's kind of weird. So, and what's crazy is that people, I don't expect that this movie is as funny as it is, but I feel that's the sugar that make the medicine go down in this kind of corporate world. If you're going to comment on the corporate world, you have to do it with a smile, and you have to do it with a bit of a smirk, and with a nail gun, and a bloody hammer, and a buzzsaw, and a chainsaw. There's a lot of weapons in this movie. There's a lot of carnage, but it's also designed to be incredibly cathartic for the audience too. Hopefully, if I can make one person quit their job or not beat the crap out of their boss, then I feel like our job is done here.
One last question.
Sure.
Since you came from an office environment, what would have been your weapon of choice?
The paper cutters?
Yeah.
If you look at a paper cutter, and boy, have I done this before, but if you look at a paper cutter, it kind of looks like a machete a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you pull that thing off the hinges, I could cut through at least half of HR with just one fell swoop. I can't believe I just admitted that on camera, but I totally would. So that's the best weapon for me.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
it.
Thanks.